confidence bank account.
You talked about the confidence bank account, getting the reps, having examples of your success and just, examples of your experience. And again, the confidence. But with that, expectations will always continue to rise. What's your advice on handling expectations? What's your advice on handling pressure when the expectations continue to rise?
That's a good question, man. I mean, I kind of struggle with that myself.
Yeah.
And frankly, most of the time it's the expectations that I put on me rather than the expectations that other people put on me. So I'm finding ways to deal with the pressure. Now, for a while, it was kind of overwhelming. Probably a year and a half ago, if you asked me that question, I would have been like, I don't know. But now it's just a matter of asking myself the question, whenever I get into a situation where I feel overwhelmed, I ask myself the question, what do I want? I try to recenter myself and regain clarity. Because if you find yourself overwhelmed and you don't truly want the thing that you're attacking, then the prudent answer at that point might be to pivot or change or do something different. That's not always the answer, though.
Yeah.
You can kind of sometimes maybe convince yourself that that's the answer because you want to give up so bad. But it's not always the answer. But sometimes it is the answer. So for me, it was like when I got to that point, it was asking myself the question, what do I want? And at the end of the day, I was like, this is still what I want. I still want to build a big company, because I started feeling pressure when it was mainly just me and one or two other people on my team. And we were building we were doing, 7 figures in revenue in the first 8 months of the year when we started the business. And it was like, oh my gosh, the work is piling up. I don't know how to run, a multi 7-figure organization.
Yeah.
What do I do here? And you either retreat and give up and go back to your thermostat setting at what you were before and just be like, you know what, I'm cool with a multi 6-figure business and a podcast. And if that were the answer for me, that would have been an acceptable answer. I'm very much conscious of self-awareness and understand that, like, I'm not one of those people that says that everybody should have to go become a billionaire or whatever, or even want to become a billionaire. It's like, if you like your lifestyle business and you can make 120 grand a year working for yourself, making $500,000, you got an assistant or two, and that works out for you, then do your thing. But when I asked myself that question, I had clarity around the fact that, like, no, I want to build something that's at least an 8-figure business. So the option of leave or quit or give up or pivot or change was not there. The only other option was acknowledgement that pressure will always exist in this environment. And if this is not for me, that I should get out now. But if it is for me, then I have to find ways to deal with that pressure and unplug and talk to other people about how they deal with that pressure and go get around other top, high performers, and figure out how to deal with it. Give myself an out, go play some golf, spend time with my kids, watch a movie, prioritize things that maybe were vices before, like TV or something like that, but it makes me unplug, or have a beer with my friends instead of like avoiding alcohol at all costs. It's like, what are the things that I can do to relax and kind of make myself go, you know what? It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. You multiply it out over over long enough time, everything's going to work out. Just doesn't feel like it right now.